Hello, mate, you alright?
Yeah, good, thank you.
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Excellent. What are you up to at the moment?
I'm filming.
What are you filming?
The back gate.
Why are you filming the back gate?
I just have an interest.
You have an interest in what?
The police station.
Okay, what sort of interest?
A public interest.
A public interest,
Yes.
okay.
Do you mind identifying, please?
I'm PC Door. Charlie Delta 911
Okay.
from Lewes Police Station.
Can I help you with anything?
You're sitting in a public place, but I need to understand your motivations in filming a police station.
Okay.
Obviously, there's obviously a security concern there, isn't there?
Right.
Of people filming police stations.
What sort of security concern?
Well, I'm sure you can work that out for yourself, can't you?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Would you care to explain?
Well, you said you've got an interest in the back gate of the police station.
Yeah.
So what is that interest?
It's a public interest.
In what way?
The public are interested.
Public interest in the back gate of the police station?
Yeah.
And why would that be?
Because the police station is paid for by the taxpayer, so I have a right to come and film it.
Okay. All right. And who are you?
I'm Pinnock.
Pinnock. Okay. Have you got any ID, Pinnock?
No, sir.
None at all?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to burn that in your face.
Okay.
Forgive me.
You ain't got any ID on you at all?
No, sir. Why would I need to provide ID? Am I committing an offence?
Oh, potentially, yeah.
What offence might that be?
There are offences under the Terrorism Act.
Right. I don't see how...
Called like hostile reconnaissance.
Do you believe that this is hostile reconnaissance?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to establish that, aren't I?
Well, you need to be pretty assured and confident that this is hostile reconnaissance before you start.
I'm investigating that, aren't I? That's why I'm asking you questions.
Would somebody that would be doing hostile reconnaissance film a police station in broad daylight?
Potentially, yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, well, that's what we need to work out, isn't it?
Okay, and what if we can't work it out?
You're happy to give me your details?
No, I'm not going to hand over any details.
You're not going to hand over any details?
I'm not obliged to, officer. I'm a member of the public. Like, saying things like hostile reconnaissance is a bit...
You are a member of the public.
It's a bit far-fetched, officer. Like, I'm here conducting a lawful activity. As you mentioned, I'm in a public place, so to be saying such things is a bit distasteful.
Well, it's not distasteful. I'm just doing my job, aren't I?
But I'm here recording from a public place.
Yeah,
you don't really have any jurisdiction.
I'm not saying you're in a public place, okay? But I'm just trying to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. That's
Okay,
quite reasonable, isn't it?
Rest assured, it's not hostile reconnaissance. Do you think that this is a valuable target for those that would want to do hostile reconnaissance?
Could be, couldn't it?
I don't agree.
So why won't you give any details?
I'm not obliged to give details. I don't just give my details to strangers. Unless you suspect me of committing an offence, I see no reason as to why I should hand over details. As I
explained to you,
yeah.
I'm trying to work out what exactly your motivation is here.
There's no ill intent.
Okay, you're telling me that. I'd like to know who you are.
Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you who I am.
It makes it a little bit more suspicious then.
Not really. I'm a member of the public. I don't just have to hand over details because you say so. Come on, like, that's not how these things work.
Obviously, I'm just trying to establish what is going on here and who you are. So it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
I'm a member of the public, filming from public.
Yeah.
That's what you need to know. Are we happy with that?
I'm not particularly happy at the moment, no.
All right, so I'd
like to know who you are.
Well, you're not going to find out. I don't carry ID.
But you can tell me who you are.
I'm not going to. So how do we proceed?
It's difficult, doesn't it?
Not really. Like, I'm not committing an offence.
It's raised alarms. You here recording the police station has raised alarms, which is what's called us out here. So obviously people are concerned that you're recording the police station, which is why we're here, which is why we're trying to find out what your intent is and who you are.
What could I possibly do with this footage of the police station?
We don't know. A number of things happen in the world, don't they? So if we get called to a call that's a suspicious alarm, which is you recording a police station, which doesn't happen quite often.
Right.
So now my colleague's trying to ask your name so we can just clarify who you are. We don't know who you are. You could be known to us for a number of reasons. We might not be known to us. But we just need to work out who you are. But you're refusing to tell us your details.
That's right. I don't see how this is suspicious. But what?
We've been alerted to you recording a police station because someone's deemed it suspicious.
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, PC Captain. I work at Lewes Police Station.
All right.
Alpha 866 is my phone number.
I think someone that may have ill intent wouldn't come and film openly in broad daylight and engage with you.
Don't know that.
I told you it's for matters of public interest.
In what sense?
The public are interested in seeing police stations and back gates of police stations.
But why would they be interested in seeing the back of a police station?
I can't speak on behalf of the public, I'm just here to film.
So you do not see why that's a bit suspicious for us?
I don't think so, no. I feel like someone that would have...
You're recording a security building.
Is it not a secure building?
Yes, it's a security covered
So
building,
what could I
isn't it?
possibly do with my camera?
Do we?
Well, if you don't know, then...
It's not what you can and can't do with your camera, it's what you can do with that recording.
Okay, what could I...
It gets passed on to. My colleague's already explained to you.
This can all be seen on Google Earth, though. If I had those sort of intentions, then I wouldn't be giving you ample opportunity to come and engage me. Hypothetically, someone that would have those intentions would probably go on Google Earth.
We don't know that, do we?
Oh, well, logic would dictate that.
Not necessarily.
This is very overt in front of your face.
Yeah.
You know, I've explained I'm filming from a public place for matters of...
And we've explained our concerns, which is why we...
What are your concerns?
The fact that you're recording a police station. We don't know why. All you're telling me is a public interest, but interest for what reasons?
People want to know how their tax money is being spent, upkeep of the building. The taxpayer pays for the police service, for the building.
Yeah.
So any member of the public has an obligation to come and film from public. I don't appreciate, you know, things such as hostile reconnaissance and stuff.
That's just concerns that we have. If members of the public or someone has alerted us to a male recording in the back of the police station, it's just one of the things that will cross our mind. So we're not necessarily saying much what to do, but actually we've got a right to
yeah, you're well within your right to ask me questions, but alluding to things like hostile reconnaissance, I don't think is a good direction. But am I free to go?
My colleague's just talking with our supervisor. I don't know what they're talking about.
So am I free to go?
I mean, I haven't been engaging with you. Mainly my colleague has. He's wanted to know your details. So if you're refusing to give us your details,
Yeah, I am.
so what are you going to do with the rest of your day?
Whatever I choose. Do I need to account for what I'm going to do?
Of course you don't. But
All right.
the likelihood is if you come back and record the police station, we will come out and talk to you again.
Okay. Well, I'm not. I'm just here. Like, this is what I'm choosing to do. So am I free to go?
What are you doing?
I'm just filming.
Filming what for?
Matters of public interest.
Matters of public interest. What brings you here?
To film the police station.
But what for?
The public are interested in things like this.
So what do you do with your videos?
They'll just use it for my own recreation.
So, tell me what you do with it.
I don't need to tell you.
Just interested to know.
Okay. Well,
So who's asked you to come?
nobody. I've just come at my own discretion.
Have you been here before?
No.
Any other police stations?
No.
So what is it about Lewes that's drawn you here?
Nothing. I just happened to be here. Just thought I'd do a bit of sightseeing, photography, public photography.
Okay.
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Sergeant Bowery.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Like,
I'm just curious as to why you're here, that's all.
okay, like rest assured, I've made assurances. There's no ill intent. Just a photographer. This is what I've chosen to film today. Are we happy with that?
We can't really back that up, can we? 'Cause we don't know who you are.
To verify that before we...
You don't have to verify anything. I'm in a public place.
Details, it might help us.
I'm not going to give any details though.
Well, that kind of displaces suspicion, doesn't it?
Why? What's suspicious about this?
Because nobody else, for the entire time I've been working here...
Okay,
so
well,
that raises suspicion.
Well, there's a first time for everything. I mean, I don't need to...
Trying to hide your details, which also raises suspicion.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I don't have, I'm here in public. My face isn't covered. I'm not trying to hide anything. I've explained to you why I'm here. I don't feel like I need to account for my presence.
Okay, mate. But look, this is very whether you think it's all right, it's very unusual circumstances.
Okay.
And you're not giving us your details, which just raises suspicion.
Okay.
You're filming a police station.
I understand.
You freely admitted to us, okay? So this time you are detained for a search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, okay?
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm PC Door for Lewes Police Station, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
could you explain to me the grounds for the search?
Okay, so
I'm not going to obstruct. Can I put the phone down?
Can I hold it?
I'll just put it down like this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Filming the police station, you freely said to us that that's what you're doing, okay? And
Let me know before you start recording.
Okay, we're all recording. Okay?
Could you explain the grounds and what you're expecting to find?
As I just explained to you, okay?
Anything such as what?
Anything in relation to terrorist activity.
That's a little bit ambiguous. Any sort of
That's
specific
what you
specific
guys
items?
That's what the legislation
I know, but
covers.
pace means you have to let me know. Like, what,
Terrorism Act.
I know, but it's a stop and search.
Yeah, that's
Under pace, there's certain regulations and guidelines that you have to
But this
abide to.
isn't a pace search.
I understand, but pace sets the...
That means only a clean empty bag. Do you have anything sharp on you? Anything you shouldn't have?
No.
Okay. I've already explained to you I'm PC Door from Lewes Police Station.
You haven't really explained the grounds. You just said that I have an accountant, haven't given details.
Let me explain.
Searching for my details. What? Is he the searching officer?
No, but I'm here and I can still explain that to you.
Okay, but if he's the searching officer, I would expect
That's fine. So you're getting his details. He's already told you to. But I'm going to be the one explaining. So the reason you're searching is under the Terrorism Act. Yeah, because you're filming a police station. They're not providing us with details, and it's raised us suspicions. You're questioned why that's suspicious, and we've told you that in all our time in being here, nobody else has displayed this behaviour.
Those aren't grounds. You have to go on base objective, but there's no objective basis.
They are grounds under the Act.
No, they're certainly not.
They are.
Filming is not grounds.
Check out, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
You don't have to agree.
Yeah.
But that's just telling you.
Okay, but there needs to be an objective basis for the suspicion. In order to reasonably suspect someone of being a terrorist, there needs to be an objective basis. The fact that you said no one has been here before is in no ways an objective basis. That's just something that you find unusual. I don't know.
Exactly. Which raises our suspicions, and that's what forms our grounds.
I'm face this for a second.
I don't think you've gone about this very well.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
Don't you live? Don't you live? Don't you live?
Under this legislation, I don't have to provide you any details. You know that, don't you?
You're a Chelsea fan.
Yes. That's enough information. And you may be liable to be sued in a civil court.
I understand that, yeah.
You understand that? Yeah. You don't seem to be too fast. You proceeded with the search.
Yes, that's right, yes, because I believe I'm bound to search you
you
in
do
the
have grounds.
circumstances. Okay, well that's where we disagree with each other, isn't it?
No, but it's not an opinion. There needs to be an objective basis. You still haven't told me what you're expecting to find.
Right.
I'm going to get a copy of the search note. Can I get a copy of the search slip, please?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you understand that now you may be liable to
Of course I
civil
understand that,
proceedings in a civil court
Yes, absolutely.
because you've just abused my rights.
Well, I don't think I've abused your rights, have
I
I?
think you have,
Okay.
because there were no grounds other than the fact that no one in all your time of being here has filmed a police station before. There's photography guidance on the Met Police website.
On the Met Police website?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's guidance about photographers, public photographers, and how the Terrorism Act shouldn't be used to interfere with people recording from a public place. In any case, you should be engaging with public photographers to help identify criminals.
We are engaging.
I know, so what was the reason for the search? What, because I wouldn't give my details?
But so we have explained, obviously you're being here, you haven't given us really much details.
I don't need to give you any details.
Okay,
If
that's fine,
I,
that's fine. But then you need to understand that raises our suspicions.
but if I want to, I don't have to account for my presence in a public place. Like, I could exercise my right to not even speak, and you can't interfere with me.
I don't know who you are, so I don't know if you're known to us for any reasons, okay? So how would I find that out if I don't know who you are? So you could have given us your name, your date of birth.
I don't need to, though.
But I understand that.
I don't need to assist you in an investigation, though, do I? Sorry, finish.
Okay.
Forgive me.
So we've spoken to you, we've asked you what you're doing, you've told us what you're doing. We find it a little bit bizarre. We've spoken to you, we've asked you what you're doing, you've told us what you're doing. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what you're doing. We find it a little bit bizarre that someone's raised our concerns that you were recording the back of a police station. Not you were recording the area, you were standing directly by the secure gates. Okay, that's suspicious to us because it doesn't happen very
Okay, but
often.
suspicion is not a crime, is it?
I didn't say it was.
You just infringed on my rights
I didn't say
for the reasons
again,
of.
you're not letting me finish. Okay, I will finish. If you stop interrupting me, you'll understand why. Okay.
Maybe.
So we could have run you through our systems. You may not be known to us, okay? But you might be known to us. How do we know that? You could be known to us for a number of things. You could be known to us for no reason. But we could have run you through the system. We could have checked that out. So at the moment, I don't know anything about you. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. Apart from the fact that I'm PC Cat and I work at Lewes Police Station.
Okay.
So how do I know that you're not an individual that could cause me danger
Right.
or harm?
But you need to go on based on what you do know. And I don't need to assist
you.
you.
At the moment is that you're refusing to tell me your details, so I don't know anything about you, and you're recording the back of the police station.
But I don't have to assist you in an investigation. There's a case law precedent that kind of illustrates that. Rice versus Connolly. I don't have to assist you in anything. Does that make sense? Especially considering the fact that I haven't committed an offence. Even if I was committing an offence, I'm still not obliged to assist you or hand over details.
It seems to me you're just here provoking a reaction, aren't you?
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why have you searched me under the Terrorism Act? Am I provoking you right now? I'm just explaining my position and why I feel like this wasn't necessary to do all this stuff.
Well, you may well feel that, but obviously we feel it is necessary.
Okay, so have you satisfied that I'm not here for any terrorist purpose? Can I pick up my stuff? I'm going to pick up my stuff.
Yeah.
Am I still detained?
Or you want a copy of your search?
Yeah, I certainly do, yeah. Am I still detained?
I've completed a search now, but you wanted a copy of the search.
Yes, so am I still detained?
Yeah. No, you're not detained.
Okay,
no.
thank you. Please write me a copy of the search slip.
I'm just in the search slip on my phone.
Okay.
I can't give you a hard copy of that.
Why not?
I could sort that out inside the police station.
If you don't mind.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'll wait. That's fine.
There'll be a time delay. Yeah.
So I'm okay to continue filming the back gate? So there's no issue now?
I mean, we will ask you to move on because there'll be other officers coming in.
Well, am I free to go?
But you can't stand there, no.
Why not?
Because you're obstructing the gate that is in constant use.
Am I free to go?
You want a copy of the search, do you not?
Yeah, but am I free to go?
You are free to go.
Alright, so I'm free to stay as well, yeah?
Kindly ask that you do move
I'm free to stay as well.
off the property.
No, I'm free to stay.
Council's ground, actually.
Yeah, okay, it's paid for by the taxpayer, it's a public place, as you mentioned, so I don't feel like I should move anywhere. You haven't gone about this very well at all. You need to respect the public's right to film from a public place. As I mentioned, you need to work with photographers, public photographers, to help identify criminals.
You also need to work with us, we don't know anything about
I don't need to work with you at all.
Well, you do, because at the moment...
You should encourage this sort of public photography and citizen journalism. You shouldn't be trying to obstruct and impede my rights to film from a public place. What's that? What are you deliberating over? I'm free to go, right?
Well, the legislation,
Yeah.
that you've obviously refused your details,
Yeah.
and the legislation covers us to be able to search you,
Yes.
and also to examine your phone as well.
Right, but the search is complete. You said the search is complete
I've completed a search now, but you wanted a copy of the search.
and that I'm free to go.
Yeah, but the power's still...
Well, no, the power's no, because the search is complete. You should have launched with that.
Show us your phone anyway.
I don't need to show you the phone.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. The search is complete, sir.
Under section 43.
The search is complete.
I've completed a search now, but you wanted a copy of the search.
No, just because we finished physically touching you...
Yeah, but the search was complete. I was free to go. Yeah, but am I free to go?
You are free to go.
Alright, you said the search is over. You need to be very careful about what you do now.
Okay. Can you show us your phone? Yeah.
No, I don't want to show you the phone, no.
The power allows us to. So.
No, it doesn't. The process was complete. You said I'm no longer detained and I'm free to go. Am I still detained?
Yeah. No, you're not detained.
Okay,
no.
thank you. Yeah, but am I free to go?
You are free to go.
Alright, go. Now you're just stretching your jurisdiction now. Listen, you guys have already messed up. I suggest you don't take this any further.
Show us what's on your phone.
Why should I show you on the phone?
You
Well,
can
what?
You can control it,
I don't want to consensually show you what's on the phone.
but it's not with consent because we're exercising the power to do it.
But it is with consent because I don't need to show you what's on the phone. All I've done is film this.
Well, then I'll take it and have a look at it.
So you're going to seize the phone
We can
if I
do,
don't show you?
Yeah.
Okay, so under duress and under threat of having my property stolen and seized,
No,
I'm going to show...
under the Terrorism Act.
Yes, but the search was complete, Sergeant.
No.
I don't want to show you the phone.
No.
The search was
The
complete.
physical search of you was complete.
The search was complete. I was free to go. You said I'm no longer detained. The search extends to my phone.
The power extends to your phone.
No, the search extends to my phone. You should have done that whilst the search was ongoing.
So,
I don't want to show you the phone.
So we will seize the phone if you don't give it to us.
All right, I'm going to show you.
Examination.
I'm going to show you under duress and under threat of having my property seized. I'm going to show you. Okay.
You've got another phone.
I've got another phone. That's right. This is my
Right.
personal
My
phone.
colleague would like to look at that one, please.
Why? I haven't used this phone to
It's the same.
I haven't used this phone to
Because
record.
The legislation doesn't specify that.
No,
that's
you're
what we
just
have to do.
you're just violating my rights, right? You're violating my rights at the
Definitely
moment.
not.
No, you certainly are. You're behaving like a tyrant. This is way beyond the powers.
This is obviously not the first time that you've come to a police station to film, because I can see on here that you've done it a few times before.
Okay.
But you didn't tell us that earlier. So
I don't
you
have to
lied.
tell you that.
You
Well,
lied.
it's
You
not.
said no.
Well, it's not an offence to lie, is it? There is a legitimate purpose for my
It's
filming.
like London.
Pick this back up. I don't have to explain my
You
motivation.
don't have to, but then you raise suspicion, don't you?
But the search was complete, and then you've then gone and looked through my phone. And under threat of it being seized, I've allowed you to do so.
The search wasn't complete.
The search was complete. The search extends to the phone during the time in which I was detained. The time in which the search was complete. That's it.
But you're
You
still
can't
here.
then go and... Yes, because I can still be here.
You're still
I'm in
here.
a public place.
So at that
You
point-
said that I'm free to go, so I'm free to stay. So the search was complete, and then you've then taken it upon yourself to take my phone from me and look through it.
Okay, well, you were still detained at that point.
I was not still detained at that point. I've got it all on camera, mate. I wasn't still detained at that point.
I wasn't aware that you weren't detained.
I wasn't aware that you weren't detained. I wasn't aware that you weren't detained.
And for the purpose of that, I've detained you for it. We've gone through
So
the
you've
phone.
re-detained me again, have you?
It's part of the same detention.
It's part of the same detention. I don't think it was part of the same detention. I was
The same grounds apply as the
Right.
initial search. So
It's not.
so I was detained twice. So can I get your search slip and your grounds?
It's
And
not. It's not like.
you know you've messed up big time now.
No,
You have.
no.
You have. I think you know it as well.
I think you've come here
Mhm.
to bridge a gap or to find out how police operate or
Right.
you've
To
come
exercise
here-
my right to film from a public place.
Yeah, but it's clearly not the first time. You're aware of the legislation.
I'm aware, and I'm aware that the legislation does not give you powers to search through my phone, to detain, to search, or stop me.
I'll show you that it does.
I've read the legislation. Look at the Met Police website. That gives specific guidelines, and there's an NPCC memo that gives specific advice on how to deal with public photographers. And whilst you have to be vigilant against terrorism, you have to equally respect the public's right to take photographs.
That's fine.
It's black and white. I'm not. You've infringed on my rights. So yes, you have disrespected me.
that's not being disrespectful. We've used legitimate powers to do that.
You haven't used legitimate powers because there's specific guidance about this.
Okay. Well, we can disagree on that all day, but that
All right.
won't achieve anything with it.
Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, you're now not detained, so you're free to stay, go, or do whatever you want.
All right, I'll be staying. Thank you. Don't look at me like that.
I just can't work out what you're doing. Okay, fine.